Shalom royalty. Oh, sorry. Shalom royalty. It's Ellie here. Um, but don't mind this. This is a face mask. Yeah. So my, I guess what for skin care is like my problem area has been around here. When I was younger, it used to be like my forehead, but I don't know. Stuff happens
I was
and
right
stuff
to the
changes.
camera.
Not right now. Um, but this video is kind of late in the day. I I just wanted to say, like, make sure you guys are resting. It's a weird type of shift going on right now where people are understanding, like, yeah, like, this ain't it. Whatever life circumstance they're in, unless it is working for them, if they know that they're not where they want to be, it's like, I really got to make a change right now. Just remember, make sure you rest and recuperate for what's about to happen, because it's not going to be business as usual from here on out. It's going to be, like, it's going to be business, but it's going to be on a different type of level. So it may not, quote unquote, increase your workload, but it will be different, and it will be a different result than what you've been getting before. And so, keep God first. Make sure you're continuing to strengthen your relationship with God. Um, that's the main thing. That's the most important thing, because He's going to give you wisdom and insight on what's going to be happening. Instead of you going into a situation blindly, it's not going to be like that. It's going to be you knowing, like, oh, okay, even though this is new, I'm not lost. That's the main thing. You don't want to show up to a situation lost, especially when it's a great opportunity. And so, yeah, I know I look hilarious, and if you don't take this video seriously, then it's all good. Just rewatch it without looking at your phone or your computer. Just turn the sound up, turn the screen off, look somewhere else if this is too distracting. But yeah, that's it for today. I woke up kind of late, like, just resting for the whole day, recuperating, because it was just a lot of stuff. Oh, I'm gonna share something too. I had a weird thing happen to me yesterday. So I have a platform on, started it on Facebook, and then I created my own website and platform for it, for teaching people how to invest in real estate. All my files, videos, downloads, documents are gone. They were just somehow miraculously removed from my computer. I don't know how. It's just that folder that's gone that contained those documents and files and stuff. My other stuff is fine. It was just that one folder. And I looked in my recycling bin. The little trash bin on my computer. I looked in there, wasn't there either, and I couldn't restore it from there. Wasn't there at all. I'm actually tearing up again. I'm hoping that's from my yawn and not from me talking about this, because I'm not trying to stress about it, but that's like one of those, like, I talked with my sister about it. She was like, yeah, that's like a spiritual attack that's happened, that's manifested into the physical. I'm like, yeah, for sure that is. Yeah. Because, it doesn't make any sense. I wouldn't expect anyone in my house to do that, nor know how to just completely mess with that specific file folder. Like, if they were to look, they wouldn't even know that those files were in that specific folder because of the way I have it named. So nothing even makes sense with that. So it's like, okay. And then something else weird happened. My phone, where I mine cryptocurrency coins, I have a few coins in the cryptocurrency XYO. And so the app that I use for that, I just take screenshots from it and I show people what I do on my Facebook page. Why is my camera so blurry? There we go. I was literally about to take some screenshots. Well, I had already taken the screenshots, and I was about to share on my Facebook page how I do what I do, and an affiliate link. If they wanted to do it, then they can just use my link to be able to download the app, and I would help them if they use my link. My phone dies, and my battery was at like above 50%, like right around 50%, and I'm like, how's my phone dying? So then I just had to take a break from everything for a minute, Then I was about to turn my phone on. Well, I was trying to turn my phone on to see what percentage it was at. And the phone acted like it has 0%. So when I turned it on, it just shut right back off because that's what happens when your phone's at 0%. And I'm like, I don't just.
Done. I have your computer.
It's asleep. I know. The screen's just black. It's asleep. And I'm like, I'm not the type of person to just let my phone battery die like that. When my phone, I barely let my phone get to, do you want to turn on battery saver? I barely let it get to that mode. So I'm like, how? Why? What is going on? And I remember, some spiritual people talking about like, yeah, when you get to a certain level, you get to a certain vibration, just weird technology stuff starts happening or weird things start happening to you. I was like hurting myself, just weird situations going on. Like my son, he had a situation happen to him. And I'm like, man, like I'm really just trying to do good. Like I sent in a letter for a project that I'm working on with my business partners. And so now we're putting things together for that. And I'm like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. Why is this stuff happening to me? So, that's just like one of those signs that things are changing. Just weird stuff starts happening for no reason, no apparent reason. So, I hope you guys are having a great day, though, having a good weekend. It is Memorial Day. If you celebrate that, cool. If you don't, cool. Just enjoy your weekend. And we're closing out the month of May, and also May 31st and June 1st is the 100th year anniversary of the Tulsa, Oklahoma massacre. And if you don't know what that is, I do suggest you do your own research. But basically, it was the Tulsa used to be the Black Wall Street, and in 1921, that was when they were raided by white people. So their community was burned down. They had banks, hospitals, schools, black businesses. Everything was good, and it was burned down by white people who didn't want to see that. And so May 31st and June 1st will be the 100th year anniversary of that, 1921. And so now it's 2021. So, yeah, you know, it's about that time for that type of stuff to be normalized. That Tulsa was one city, but they can't burn down more than one city. It's just time for us to be back at that type of level of black excellence, and we're getting there. Like it's a lot. It's a lot of black entrepreneurs who are, doing quite a bit with themselves in the community, whether they have like programs that help other people and mentor other people, or they're kingdom entrepreneurs, whatever the case is. Yeah, nothing like Tulsa could ever happen again at all. No chance about it. The only way it could stop is if literally the Most High was like, we're going to strike all black people with a plague again. And I don't think we would have a reason to do that at this moment. But, regardless, though, the tables have turned, and everything's good now. So, yeah. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Shalom, royalty, Tawada.